G'day and welcome back to RC Model Reviews, the first video of 2018, and it's a bit of a catch-up video, so I keep you informed with what's going on. No, I didn't have too much to drink last night. Didn't have any drink last night. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I was on my own. I spent New Year's Eve with all my friends on my own. Alone. That's how it works sometimes. Anyway, yeah, what's coming up for 2018? Well, I've been looking at what I've been doing, looking at the way I can change to meet the demands of the people who watch this channel, and so I've got a few changes in mind for 2018. One of the things I want to do is play to my strengths. Now, that took a lot of, what are my strengths? A lot of people like the whiteboard videos, the introductory, the sort of explaining the difficult concepts in simple, easy terms. So I'm going to do more focus on that as well. Now, there are now 1,000,001, probably a squillion-and-one reviewers out there, I don't exaggerate, who are out there reviewing RC products, and there's videos going up every day. So when I started, I was pretty much on my own, and now every man and his dog's doing it. So that's fine. I mean, there's a place for everybody. Just because someone else comes along, starts a channel up, doesn't mean the other channels are, no good. It's just everyone gets a bite of the apple. So, but in that kind of environment where everybody's reviewing products, you've got to start specializing a little bit, because otherwise you've just got so much competition. Now, I'm going to be, doing whiteboard videos, the theory. My strengths are that I have a strong or a long background in engineering and electronics and aerodynamics and in model flying. So I'm going to try and bring all those things to bear. And that will probably mean there may not be as many reviews as we've had in the past, because, as I say, there's every man and his dog is there doing them. And I'm going to focus on reviewing selected products. Now, what are selected products? Well, one of the problems we have is that most, and I say most, of the new review channels and things, they are, I won't say shilling, but they are making money out of their affiliate links. That's fine. No problem with that. Go for it, because you're not going to make money out of YouTube advertising. We know that now. Every video that was uploaded in the last couple of weeks was demonetized straight away by YouTube. It wasn't suitable for all advertisers, apparently. I don't know why, but that seems to be what YouTube was doing, trying to avoid any advertisers being offended. So that put a bit of a cramp in the style of a lot of YouTube channels, including mine, especially my XJet channel. What do? YouTube doesn't want our content, perhaps. So other channels and this one are focusing on other sources of revenue. You've got Patreon. Yay, Patreon supporters. Everyone watching this, thank my Patreon supporters. And as I say, other channels going for the affiliate schemes, and it's fine. But one of the side effects of that is, it doesn't matter. We've got Joshua Bardwell, for example. Now, he is going full-time on YouTube. Good on you, Joshua. Welcome to the dark side, mate. But he has acknowledged that he's going to be reliant heavily on his Patreon supporters and on his affiliate links. Now, Joshua is a straight-up guy. He calls a spade a spade. He admits when there might be a little bit of bias. He admits to the bias, which is good, because as long as you know that people are being honest, that's fine. It doesn't matter. But the problem is that even someone in Joshua's position, he may be straight up and objective in his reviews, but he's probably going to be more careful about what he chooses to review. Because if you are relying on your affiliate links, you want to review stuff that you know people are going to want to buy. It's no point reviewing something that you already know is going to be crap, right? Because if you give a product a crap review, you're not going to get any money off the affiliate links. And YouTube's advertising, well, it's not even going to pay for your coffee. So I have a feeling that reviewers in 2018 are going to be more selective about what they review. They're going to be reviewing top tier stuff, top shelf stuff they know that people will want to buy because it's good stuff. And yes, that's important to review good stuff, but it's every bit as important to review the crap. Because people come along, they look at something, they think, that's nice, oh, I wouldn't mind one of those. Let's go and see if there's a review on YouTube. And if there's no reviews, then, because the people who know think that's probably crap, then they're probably not going to buy it, or they're going to buy it not knowing whether it's good or bad. Now, my philosophy is going to be, I'm going to review as much stuff as I can, but I'm also going to review stuff that looks like it might be crap. And I'll have to pay for that out of my own pocket, because people aren't going to send me crap to review because they know it's just not going to earn them any money. So I will be buying stuff that looks like it could be crap, because I know full well that amongst all that crap, there will be some gems. There will be some products that on the face of it look pretty damn horrible, but once you get them on the bench, once you get them in the air, they actually perform pretty well. In fact, sometimes they will surprise the snot out of us. So I'm hoping that I will be able to pull some of these little gems out of the cow poo, so that you the people who watch the channel will get some wonderful insights into what might be really, really good, even though it doesn't look so flash to start with. That's one of my points of distinction, so I'll be doing that. But of course I'll be reviewing the other stuff as well. And the whiteboard videos. And I also want to put more fun back into the hobby. I mean, I must admit, it can be kind of unfun sometimes doing this. I mean, doing this all day, every day, and Joshua will find this out pretty soon, you can become a bit jaded, a bit tarnished, a little bit burnt out perhaps, because the fun isn't there. You know, it's one thing going out on a weekend to fly some models and having fun. It's another thing if you've got to go out and fly a model to do a review, even when you don't feel like it. That's a bit different. So I'm going to put some more fun into it. I'm going to do some more project stuff, because project stuff is also stuff that I think people are interested in, and it's stuff that I can do, hopefully, better than most other people. So there'll be some interesting projects coming up. I haven't really done a project thing since the DIY backpack and the diversity board. So there'll be some fairly simple but really useful probably electronic, but maybe other things, projects. And I've been chatting with my Patreon supporters. Yay, Patreon supporters. And I'm also going to do some other videos which probably you wouldn't see on other channels. For example, I've got a lot of tools here. I've got my Tig Welder, I've got rollers, I've got a mill, a lathe. And these days, a lot of people have bought 3D printers. 3D printers, yes, will make something, because in the hobby, 3D printers are really, really, really useful. You can print almost anything. But they're not the only tool that is really valuable to a model flyer. So I'm going to take a look at Tig Welding, for example. That's going to be the first thing I'll look at. I've got a brand new Tig Welder in the box. We'll take it out, we'll set it up, and I'll explain to you as a model flyer when you might use that, what you might use it for. And if you're looking at buying one, what would you be looking at to select the best welder for you, and the total cost of using it, because you've got to buy gas and crap, you know. So I'm going to look at that, because there are some tools out there that I find invaluable, but I know a lot of modelers don't have them. And tools are getting cheaper all the time. When I bought my first Tig Welder, it was about $4,000. And now you can pick up a low-cost Tig Welder for a few $100. So it's something that once you've got one, you really would never want to be without it. So I'm going to walk you through that. And also lathes, because, you know, again, you can 3D print something, but you can't print it out of metal. If you want something really strong and, you know, robust, you have to make it out of metal. And so you want to weld it, or you want to turn it, or you want to mill it. I'm going to go through those things too. So try and give you some more background into how you can use these tools to make stuff that otherwise you might have to buy or you simply couldn't get. Things like that. So this is the direction I'm planning to take. And there is an rcmodelreviews.com website somewhere. I don't know which corner it's in. That website, I'm going to be revamping it over the next month or so, because a lot of the videos I put up, I sometimes do playlists and things, but it's not that easy to find the stuff you want. So I'm going to try and create the website so there's a nice introductory, you know, welcome to the hobby, here's how you do this, you know, like an AXM build or something more recent, you know, build of a more recent model, how to install your 2.4 gig radio gear, how to choose the right gear for you, all the basic stuff. I'm going to do a whole lot of the basics videos, because they're also quite popular and they're very useful to new entrants in the hobby. So I'll be doing a whole string of basics video, I'll be putting them on the website with text around them and sorting it out. So when someone comes along and they want to get into this hobby, they can go to the website. All the information they want is easily laid out. All the videos are there, they can look at them. But also there'll be the advanced stuff, like, you know, especially when it comes to problem solving. You know, if you've got a problem, how do I solve that problem? Well, a lot of people email me and I answer them on a one-by-one basis, on a case-by-case basis. But I've got a lot of emails there from people that have asked the same question. So I'm going to put up a FAQ, you know, frequently asked questions list, and some troubleshooting guides. So you're having problems with FPV? Why do I have these lines on my FPV signal? Why don't I have any range? Why? And I'll put the answers in there. So I'm going to try and build a resource for the hobby that people can easily go to and get the information. So a lot of work ahead. And this year I'm sort of planning to be totally committed to, I mean, I've got a few other irons in the fire. I always have, because to pay the bills you have to. I'm a full-time YouTuber, but sometimes you can do other stuff because, as I say, YouTube video income is crap, and it's getting crapper by the day. So, but what I'm going to do is more committed to the hobby. I'm hoping that by looking at the bigger picture, a more holistic solution to the whole thing, I will build up a greater audience, and that audience will be more loyal. And to be totally honest, Patreon is where it's at. For me, that's where it's at. The Patreon is just the thing. I don't make money out of affiliate schemes. YouTube video view advertising stuff's crap, so Patreon supporters are where it's going. So I'm going to try and cultivate more Patreon supporters. If everyone who subscribed to my channel pledged me $1 a month, I would be able to do so much, but they don't, so I can't. So I thank the ones that do, And the ones that don't, hey, I'm not holding a gun to anybody's head. You probably noticed in my videos, I don't have all the sort of, support me on Patreon all over it. No, because if people want to support me on Patreon, they will. And I'm not going to nag people about it. If they don't want to, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, I'm going to do this stuff anyway, as long as I can. So that's great. But the people who do, you have my thanks. But there's not going to be this constant nagging. Support me, support me. I'm going to thank the people who do support me, but I'm not going to harass you and harangue you to say, you should support me. No, if you want to do it, if you don't, don't. I'll probably include the Patreon link in my description, but nobody reads the description anyway, because the number of videos I put up where I put information in the description, and then in the comments, people are asking questions that have already been answered. But that's people. That's the way YouTube works. Nobody reads the description, because on mobile devices, sometimes you can't even read the damn description. So that's it. That's 2018, what's coming up. And yeah, so look out for a wide variety of reviews. Some of it will be really crappy stuff, and I'll try and make those videos humorous. I mean, if it's really, really a tragic product, let's inject a little humor. Let's make it at least entertaining to look at the review, even if you're not going to want to buy the product. And to be honest, I don't give a damn if you buy it or not, because it's not part of my business plan. There you go. As I say, thank you, Joshua, for joining the full-time crew of YouTubers, and I wish you lots of luck. I put a link to Joshua's channel. If you haven't already seen it, you probably have, but if you haven't, there'll be a link in the description of this video. Go and visit Joshua's YouTube channel. He's a full-timer, so subscribe, support him. It's great. You can't have too many quality reviewers in the YouTube space. There you go. As usual, if you have questions or comments on this video, put them in the comment section. I'll do my best to answer them. In the meantime, I wish everybody all the best for the new year, and I hope you all had a lovely festive season, and let's see what we can do in 2018. Bye for now.